It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les choses sont contre toi, when you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les Championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
Connect Energy on CBC. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky as we get set for the gold medal game between the Concordia University Stingers and the University of Toronto Varsity Blues. Checking out the bracket on the top left, you'll see how the number 1 seed RCQ champions Concordian Stingers got here. And then from the bottom left, Toronto's pathway is the number 6 seed OUA finalists. It's a game for the history books as Toronto has yet to win a final in 23 years. We get started next, the opening face-off. You're watching U-Sports on CBC.
And Saskatoon, this is what we've been waiting for.
We are looking for talented players to join our team.
The Health Sciences Association of Saskatchewan is a union representing an all-star team of over 4,000 specialized healthcare professionals, giving it their all in over 30 professions within Saskatchewan. Our members are geared up and at the drop of a puck are ready to help you get your health back in the game. You'll find our members in hospitals, emergency services, communities, and long-term care. Your hometown team, ready to assist you in reaching your health goals. HSAS are proud sponsors of the gold medal game in support of the Saskatoon Food Bank.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web-diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
J'ai des frissons.
Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Quatre bras, c'est porter le paix, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Welcome inside Merlis Belcher Place in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan for the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. This is the gold medal game, a national title on the line, and getting the start in net for the #1 seed, Concordia Stingers' Jordan Verbeek, who has been outstanding. 45 saves overall through the 2 games to get her here. Only 1 goal against and a net for the Toronto Varsity Blues in her final U Sports game. It's Erica Fryer. She was perfect on the shootout to get her team here into a championship final. She's only allowed 2 goals in 2 games, 41 saves total, very evenly matched in terms of the amount of shots they have faced in this big event. The officials for today, referees Sienna Leifers, Jana Neary, and on the line, Alexandra Clark and Laura Gustakis. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky. As the Concordia captain, Emmy Fecteau, also playing in her final U Sports game, is ready at center ice. And it will go Concordia's way to start. As the top line for the Stingers get on the move quick and bring the action down, it'll be a loud house inside Merlis Belcher Place. Stingers fans travel well. Excited to see their team in their 3rd straight final. They did fall in overtime last year, and it's been a moment that they have thought about and have looked to redeem ever since. Now cutting through quick with a shot. It's up high, but already coming out strong, the Concordia Stingers. That was Brody Levitt. Check that, Zoe Thibault, rather. Thibault, who scored in the semifinal for Concordia, a 3-1 win over the Waterloo Warriors.
Of course, both these teams feeling each other out. They are in separate conferences, of course, so don't really get a chance to play each other much. It'll be interesting to see how they line up. Of course, Concordia is so strong offensively. Toronto, a fantastic defensive team. What's going to happen?
Yeah, Toronto's 2 games, both of them prior to this, ending 2-1. They went all the way to a shootout against the Montreal Carabins, who took the bronze medal in a shootout just before this game over the Waterloo Warriors. Toronto getting set up in the slot. So we know that both RSEQ teams will take home medals. It all depends which one for the Stingers. They've been chasing gold ever since the start of this season. Coming through a perfect regular season, 25 wins. They did drop 2 in the playoffs. There's a shot again on fire. They score! Concordia wasting no time to get on the board here in this gold medal game. And it's Amélie Lucier, their leading rookie, gets the goal.
And just look at that. She takes a shot, picks up her own rebound, netting it in, getting her team on the board just a minute and 9 seconds into this first period.
And that's what it takes. Strike first, strike often. The Stingers will be looking to add to that total. They came out so strong in their game 3s of the playoffs, where they outscored their 2 conference opponents 23-4 in those 2 games. So was that the kind of energy we're going to see from the Concordia Stingers in a game they have had circled on their calendars for so many months? Taylor Delahaye takes a shot. The Varsity Blues now trying to pick up their offense. They've been very stingy on the defense throughout their tournament journey so far. They did play late last night. Aubrey Cole from the point, and it's a hard shot off the end board. Potter picks it up near side. Emily Lavoie. Elders walks it along the line to Dasha Athanasakos, and hoping for a tip in there by Emma Elders. The chase is on. Emmy Fecto gets some physical play. The crowd tilting heavy on the Stingers side here. Emma Elders now near side. Looks back, plays it up to Potter this time, and that flips up into the crowd.
Nice little souvenir for someone to take home, a gold medal game puck.
Now, this is Toronto's first time in the U Sports Championship final since 2003 when they picked up silver. They haven't won gold, Rihanna, since 2001, and they did it against the University of Regina Cougars. So a bit of a Saskatchewan connection, perhaps. That is what they're looking to do once more. Collected on Saskatchewan ice. Leonie Filbert gets the puck first. Quick touch as Concordia works out of their own end. Drapeau, who's already picked up points in this tournament. Bejan Cyr, another graduating player for the Concordia Stingers. They are losing 5 off their roster. Meanwhile, for Toronto, 13 players on this year's roster will not be coming back. They'll be graduating. Abby Howland. Some of them do still have eligibility, so you never know. Some surprise returns because of that COVID year that sort of bumped things out of sorts. But a lot of student athletes have a plan in place, know what they want to do, and for this to close it out with a national title, that would be something. Callie Chan, she scored the first goal for Toronto in their long game last night that went to a shootout. It was Ashley Delahaye with a shootout winner. Abby Howland has also been clutch for the Varsity Blues. And the chase is on. It's the gold medal final. Concordia would love to pick up their second title in 3 years, which would make it 4th overall for the program. Tie them with McGill for the second most championships Now, there's a shot. It deflects up, but it was a good look there for Olivia Hilton.
And already we're starting to see a little bit of grit, a little bit of physical play out there. Both teams really stepping on the gas, not going to let up. Toronto was such a disciplined team through their 2 prior games in this tournament. So definitely, again, not going to be letting up on the gas whatsoever.
Varsity Blues had 6 penalties through those 2 games, and they were perfect on the penalty kill. We're moving fast through these first period so far in the championship final. Sophie Graubarger to Emma Potter on the line. A quick touch by Hilton. She's one of the graduates for the Varsity Blues. Now coming in fast, Taylor Delahaye. Shot by Potter. It's blocked. She goes again, and she just misses it. She had about 2 or 3 chances on that one. Both these 2 teams battling often and early here in the first period. No tentative start. The Stingers jumped out first. Big goal by Amélie Lucier. Not just their rookie leader, but a leader overall on the points for the regular season. Justine Yell trying to get her stick on it. She's a key player as well as Amélie Lavoie tries to take the near wall to work it through. Now Bejan Cyr finds some room and a big stop by Fryer.
Great save by Fryer, getting tested early here in the game already. Concordia up with 3 shots. They're not going to stop. Toronto has had the play mostly down in the Concordia end so far, early goings in this game, but it's Concordia who's up.
Concordia wins that draw. Yoni Filbert gets the pass off to Kozowski. Now just working it off the feet. Bejan Cyr. She's going to come in, take the shot, and it's stopped by Fryer that time. Justine Yell right on the doorstep.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to see those quick, incredible opportunities all night. Concordia so good at finding the little holes in their opponent's game and just exploiting them. So Erica Fryer going to have to be so fast on her feet and through all these saves.
It is a 1-0 lead for the Concordia Stingers. And a little bit of confusion on ice, hearing a bit of a buzzer. And now, the chance, Drapeau, Monty, McIntyre rather, and Emmy Facto. She's gonna find some space, take it around. The Stingers just setting up shop in the offensive zone. Camille Richard finds Facto again, far side. Little dump pass there. And Abby Howland will scoop it up. Howland's a 3rd year. And she tries to jump on. That's Katie McKenna for the Varsity Blues, trying to get a stick on it. And look for Concordia to push the pace.
They're really going to force Toronto to play up to their speed, their level. But so far seeing a pretty even matchup between the 2.
And the Varsity Blues have a solid structure and system. We saw that play out well for them in the semifinal, despite it being a low-scoring affair. And Rachel McIntyre trying to dig it out for the Stingers. Courtney Rice, a bit of physical play to stop that pass from happening. And the Varsity Blues just trying to keep on their edges here. Ashley Delahaye flings it into the slot. It ends up back with the Stingers. Bureau Gagnon unable to get going because of the Varsity Blues and their way of kind of taking up that space in the slot. They are a physically smaller team than the Stingers overall. Now Chloé Gendreau. And she has an assist as well in the tournament. We'll be back. Concordia Stingers with the first goal of the game. Scored by Amélie Lucier. It's a 1-0 lead in the gold medal final.
Hey, change makers. Change it up. Turn ideas into action. Passion into purpose. and questions into real solutions. Because whatever path you choose, here you'll make an impact and get ready to change the world. Make your change. Discover your story at Waterloo.
University of Toronto Varsity Blues getting some words from their head coach, Vicky Sanohara. And there are many former national team members with world championships and Olympic experience under their belt on both sides. And Vicky Sanohara has been here before with the Toronto Varsity Blues, at least on this stage. Not necessarily in the final, as it has been a while since Toronto's been in this game. I am Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky. Concordia out to an early lead, 1-0. That goal scored by Amélie Lucier. And now battling for it once more. Loose puck looking to get cleared by Natasha Athanasakos. And Amélie Lucier, that is her third goal of the tournament so far. And it's batted away by Jordan Verbeek, who's only had one shot on goal. Or faced one shot on goal, I should say. Nikki McDonald, that hand pass just a bit too much.
And hand passes, if you hand pass and it goes and somebody else plays it, that's when you're going to get it called down. But if you bat it down and play it yourself, that's okay.
So it'll be a neutral zone draw just outside the Stingers' end. They win it clean. Caron trying to settle it up to Yassimo Drapeau. Drapeau is one of the many leaders the Concordia Stingers look to. Remy Fecteau tries to keep it in play. Leonie Filbert with the pass to Drapeau, and in front, and they score! Oh, it was a slippery one, but Yassimo Drapeau made sure it counts. And the Stingers lead 2-0.
From down below the goal line, Yassimo Drapeau banks it in, kind of off the inside there of Erica Fryer's leg. That's one she's going to want to have a quick memory to forget, because already the Stingers are up 2-0. Early goings here in the first period.
Second goal of the tournament for Yassimo Drapeau. Coaches tell me she's one of the up-and-coming leaders on their team. Had a great conversation with the strength and conditioning coach, Lisa Marie Breton, who actually won the first ever U Sports Championship. It wasn't called that back in the day, but back in 1998 with Concordia. And she's been with the team now in that coaching role for 17 years, 12 of them full-time. She says this team is just so well-conditioned as well. That's what is kind of the difference maker when it comes to their success this season.
I mean, that's something you always want the strength and conditioning coach to be saying, is that the team is well conditioned, right?
Absolutely. I'm not going to say she's a little biased there, but truly she was actually giving credit as well to a lot of the programs that these players were coming up in. And like Amélie Lucier coming from the John Abbott program, many people know that in the Quebec region, and the standards, the fitness standards at that level is so high, and then it's just reiterated when these players get to Concordia. They're tested often. Now, Toronto setting up for a chance. Chan, and that slips off her stick and sets up a chance the other way here. Coming in fast, Rosalie Perron. She had an assist in the game yesterday. The crowd really not liking what they're seeing. Perron to Filbert. Play it up to Chloé Gendreau, and it's offside.
So early goings, of course, we're seeing a lot of Concordia pressure, but Toronto still playing really well. They're managing to get that puck down into the Concordia end and have some decent opportunities so far, looking for quite a few more shots on net.
Neutral zone draw for Concordia, sends it all the way back down behind the net of Erica Fryer. Her dad, Rick, so proud, especially from her performance in the shootout, tells me Erica loves shootouts. So there you go. You're not alone, Rihanna. She says she'd much rather be able to help her team in those big games when it comes down to it. Battle for it down low, digging in. Emma Irwin was doing the work there. Now Lucier will carry it over, wait for some support. No, instead rims it around, played off the stick of Erica Fryer. Athanasakos over to Irwin. Not quite a full clear as there's a bit of a change, and Fecto now trying to set Bejan Cyr up. Instead, they'll go the other way. Richard, love using those boards to pass. Fecto, and a touch off the stick. Up into the netting it goes. The horns are loud in Merlis Boucher Place. The Concordia Stingers fans pleased with a 2-0 lead. 9:15 to go in the first period. You're watching U Sports on CBC. And we're back into the action. An offensive zone draw for Concordia goes into the Stingers' end as Toronto looks to jump on the opportunity, get on the board right now, trailing 2-0 in this gold medal game. The winner becomes national champion. They've played all weekend for this moment. I'm Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky, and that is Emmy Fecto, the captain, working the rush here for the Stingers. Bejan Cyr sets it up, a loose puck. It gets taken away, cleared out by Callie Chan. And Beatrice Caron just trying to settle it back. It is a loud crowd in Saskatoon on a Sunday night. It's what everyone's been waiting for. Championship Sunday. Bronze medal went to the Montreal Carabins. 2-1 win in a shootout over the Waterloo Warriors. They host next year. And a big collision on the ice there. But the play continues. Katie McKenna rushing to it. Now Emma Potter creating something. She passes back to Eileen McEwen, who gets caught up on Rachel McIntyre. And McKenna springs forth, comes back, fires it down.
And this is not the Toronto team that I saw the last couple games. They are fast, they're hard hitting. This is so fun to see.
And we knew they would need to adjust. They were very defensive in their other games, perfectly matched with their opponents in that. But Concordia will bring the offense as they have early here. 2-1 lead, they're gonna try again. And you allow them to set up shop for too long in your end, and they're gonna score.
They definitely will.
Ashley Delahaye with a shot, and it's just wide off the Enberg. Graubarger with a good retrieval, trying to get the pass. It gets picked off by Bureau Gagnon, and Courtney Rice She scored the game winner for Concordia yesterday. And what a save by Fryer, who displays that on the ice, was waiting for that second chance. Concordia knew they would have to get her moving. Lucier up high. And in front, it just goes by. Graubarger had it for a moment. Now Chloé Gendreau. Pressure in the Toronto zone. She flips it out. And Alexandrienne Boyer looks to settle it back. She comes in with a burst of speed. Far side, shakes off Chan. Looks to set up in front. Lucier shoots, and it's going nowhere. It's off the body of Chan in front. They are going to need to work some more block shots. Thibault through traffic, creating lots of movement down near the crease. And Irwin plays it up to Chan this time. He looks for the shot, drop pass to Irwin, and she is denied. Big time stop by Jordan Verbeek, who hasn't faced much action here in the first.
No, that was a fantastic opportunity there by her. Of course, she did have Emma Elders over on the other side for an opportunity there. Maybe something to watch for as the game continues to go on.
And the puck goes loose back into the Toronto zone. Team trying to set up. Now Emmy Fecteau will take it away, shoot, and it's high off the glass. Powerful shot from the captain, who is graduating, known so well for her work, not only on the ice, but leadership off of it too. Nikki McDonald trying to get the pass into the slot. No one there to help out Howland, just a step short, but Toronto creating some chances. You're looking to set up in the Stinger zone for some time. They haven't had much sustained pressure here yet.
But you're definitely noticing them elevate their game today.
Yassimo Drapeau comes away with that, dumps it down. And there are a number of Toronto players not in Saskatoon. They did run a much bigger roster throughout the regular season, so there's a watch party going on back home. Camille Richard driving around, trying to create all kinds of space for herself, and she's being successful. Far side, near side, and pass to Lavoie, just mistimed. Gives Toronto a chance to jump on it. Graubarger, that stopped short on the blue line. Lucier gets slipped up. 4.5 minutes left in the first period. Stingers up 2-0 over the Toronto Varsity Blues in this gold medal final. We'll be right back.
L'échange était incroyable.
Vous avez le pouvoir de provoquer le changement au sein de notre climat.
In the heart of Saskatoon, where the winters are long, hockey is not just a sport, it's a way of life. Behind every team, there's a community that supports them. At Connect Energy, we're proud to be a Saskatoon-based company that powers local businesses with natural gas options to help them thrive. We're excited to sponsor the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Join us in supporting local businesses and the future of hockey.
You're watching U Sports on CBC, the gold medal final of the 2024 U Sports Women's Hockey Championship, coming to you from Merlis Belcher Place in Saskatoon. Exactly 4.5 minutes left in the first period. The Concordia Stingers up 2-0 on the Varsity Blues. The top seed, Stingers, taking on the number 6 seed, the OUA finalists in this gold medal game. I'm Daniela Ponticelli alongside Rihanna Kaminsky. And a board battle right off the jump. Mentioned that there is a Toronto watch party, and that includes Varsity Blues players Avery Lee, Abby Whitworth, Callie Ivels, Madison Tiro, and Isabella Greco, along with Christine Alexu. I know their coaches wanted to send them some love as well for their support. They are valued members of the team, but just a much bigger roster, and not everybody can make it to Saskatoon.
No, unfortunately, they would probably have to start chartering their own planes if they were going to bring absolutely everybody on the team. I'm sure that on both sides, there's quite a few people sitting at home having their own little watch parties.
We welcome all our viewers on CBC. All the different ways that you can watch all weekend long. Now the Stingers coming in close. Zoe Thibault, just so dangerous. And now trying to find some space. Emma Potter and Taylor Trussler digging at it. Trussler in her final game. Now a chance as Lucier pulled up, but Nikki McDonald.
A little bit dangerous. Erica Fryer without her stick's going to have to go down behind her own net to grab it.
Trussler, though, all alone, getting in close.
And that time manages to play the puck and hang on to her own stick. She lost last time she tried to go behind her net.
There's a collision. Rachel McIntyre on Katie McKenna. So far, a clean game between these two teams. Caroline Eagles sets up for the shot in front, waiting for the tip in, and McKenna was just getting caught up on Camille Richard.
A little bit there. Of course, Toronto tends to be a little bit more of a disciplined team, but stepping up to a more physical style of play.
Drapeau flips it up to get it out. That was quite close for in front of the net of Jordan Verbeek. Just 3 saves for Jordan Verbeek so far as we approach the final 2.5 minutes here of the opening frame. Concordia's managed 9 shots on goal and put away 2 of those. Drapeau to Fecteau. Trying to trade back and forth. That one intercepted by the Varsity Blues. Graubarger sends it around. There's a shot in front. Taylor Delahaye with a backhand. That was a huge opportunity for Toronto. Good patience as well on the shot. It did allow Verbeek, though, to reset.
Just half a second quicker could have been a bit of a different story there.
Toronto starting to build these moments now in the first period. Chances in front of Verbeek. They obviously had to win their way to get into the gold medal final. Leonie Philbert. She plays it over to Bureau Gagnon. Flips it up, and Courtney Rice. She'll keep it in from the point. It's whistled down.
Bit of a delayed offside opportunity there. Of course, we've had a few of them for the Concordia Stingers they've been able to capitalize on. A couple going the other way as well for the Stingers. Blues, sorry. There we go.
Justine Yell for the Stingers. Her final game for Concordia. She gets that face-off to carry now with Amalie Lavoie all the way to the net, and it's up high. Bounce puck loose, spinning, waiting for a stick to get a touch on it. There's another shot. That one, Rachel McIntyre just trying to keep it in the zone. Boyer bats it back. And this puck is bouncy.
Very. All over the ice for both teams.
McIntyre dumps it all the way down, and they'll do this all day long, Concordia. Just sustain that pressure, force Toronto to have to skate end to end.
And force Toronto to keep having to regroup, retry their breakout. Concordia will let them do that all day long. Oh.
Another look at that, almost a spinning top that puck has been. Lots of opportunities to try to get that quick shot off. Now in the neutral zone. Final 40 seconds of the opening frame. Concordia would love to add to the goals they already have. Amélie Lucier, who opened scoring. And now trying to work it down. It's loose, bouncing, rolling, wobbling past Jordan Verbeek. Let's open up a thesaurus and talk about the way this puck is moving. Yassimo Drapeau scored the second goal for Concordia. She was helped by Leonie Philbert and Rosalie Bézancier. Right now, no assist has been credited for the Lucier opening goal.
And I wonder if that'll change throughout the game as they update stats for us.
You want to be right. This is a gold medal game. Want to give credit to the correct players, and this game is moving fast. It's moving at Concordia speed. They've been the dominant team, the top seed, showing their strength. Richard off the far side, finds Drapeau. She throws it back. And there's the buzzer. So Concordia had a game plan at the beginning of this tournament to get through to the gold medal game, and I can imagine that this is also in their game plan to get the lead early. A 2-0 start for the Stingers over the Varsity Blues.
They are no strangers to scoring, and I'm thinking that's what they're going to do when they come back out for the second period here, go to the drawing board and figure out how they can just keep besting Erica Fryer.
We'll be back with more. The first period wrapped up here in the gold medal game. A 2-0 lead for the Stingers at the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy. You are watching U Sports on CBC. We will be joining our very own Ryan Flaherty down with Julie Chu.
Just 2 questions. I'll get you out of here as quick as possible.
Perfect. Am I looking at you or somewhere else?
Right here. All right, I'm here with Concordia head coach Julie Chu. You get up to the 2-0 lead here in the first period. What did you like about the way your team was able to get that lead here?
Yeah, I think for us, we wanted to start well, start fast. So obviously when you can poke in a couple goals, it's a benefit for us. But beyond that, I liked our structure and what we were doing. But it's only one period we've earned so far.
Yeah, you've obviously been in this position before, your third straight time in this game, and you've had leads in these games before. You've been on both sides of the coin. So what have you learned in those last couple years that you're looking for here in the last couple periods?
We take nothing for granted, and like everything all season long, you have to earn it one shift at a time, one period at a time. So for us, we've earned 20 minutes, and now we're going to focus on the next 20 and make sure that we're prepared and ready to go because we've got a great team that we're playing against.
Well, good luck in the rest of the way. We'll see how it goes.
Great, thank you.
Concordia Stingers head coach Julie Chu catching up with our very own Ryan Flaherty. We will hear from the Toronto bench at the start of the second intermission right now through the first period. Concordia leads 2-0. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Après un période de jeu, les tirs au but pour les Concordia Stingers.
In the heart of every girl, there's a dream. Gliding on the ice, scoring the winning goal. Greatness isn't just found in the big leagues. It starts right here in our communities. At these rinks, with these girls. Here's to the dreamers, the believers, and the ones who lace up their skates. Saskatoon Mitsubishi, empowering dreams, one stride at a time.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
Immense. J'ai des frissons. In the heart of Saskatoon, where the winters are long, hockey is not just a sport, it's a way of life. Behind every team, there's a community that supports them. At Connect Energy, we're proud to be a Saskatoon-based company that powers local businesses with natural gas options to help them thrive. We're excited to sponsor the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Join us in supporting local businesses and the future of hockey.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Parce que le sport, c'est aussi des parcours inspirants. Un regard unique sur l'humain derrière l'athlète.
Exploiter mon potentiel au maximum, c'est un truc de fou.
Découvrez les récits numériques et vidéos de Podium sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info.
Welcome back to U Sports on CBC and our coverage of the GFL 2024 Women's National Hockey Championship. It's the gold medal game presented by Connect Energy in Saskatoon. A 2-0 lead for the Concordia Stingers over the Toronto Varsity Blues. Every year, U Sports celebrates its best student athletes and coaches honoring major accomplishments. Well, here are the nominees and winners of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year and U Sports Rookie of the Year awards.
The nominees for U Sports Women's Hockey Rookie of the Year are en nomination pour le prix de la recrue de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport 2024 des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Ireland McCloskey, St. Francis Xavier University, Université St. Francis Xavier, du Réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RCQ, Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishops University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Abby Lunny, Nipissing University, Université de Nipissing, et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne from Canada West, Jalen Morris, University of British Columbia, Université de la Colombie-Britannique. La lauréate du prix recrue de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport est the winner of the U Sports Rookie of the Year in women's hockey is Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishops University. Here are the nominees for the 2024 Fox 40 U Sports Women's Hockey Coach of the Year Award. Voici les candidats pour le prix de l'entraîneur de l'année Fox 40 U Sport. Des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Chris Larade, Université St. Mary's University. Du Réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSEQ, Julie Chu, Université Concordia University. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Katie Mora, Université de Guelph, University of Guelph, et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne from Canada West, Scott Rivet, Université Mount Royal University. Le ou la lauréate du prix Fox 40 en tant qu'entraîneur de l'année est the winner of the Fox 40 Coach of the Year Award is Julie Chu, Université Concordia University.
Thank you. Are you serious? Merci, wow. I can't believe I won. It's crazy. Oh, that's great to hear. I just love the game and I'm just so thankful.
The exchange was awesome. Yeah.
You have the power to inspire and impact the climate.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les Championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
Welcome back inside. Merlis Belcher plays first intermission. Just a look back at the great highlights of the first period, including the 2 goals scored by the Concordia Stingers. Emily Lucier opening up, scoring early on in the first period, 1:09 seconds, and then Yassimo Drapeau adding to the Concordia lead at 8:19, assisted by Leonie Philbert and Rosalie Béjancier. But Erica Fryer, who has stood tall for Toronto, has been doing great work despite the 2 goals against so far. The thing is, the shots on goal suggest 9 for Concordia, but the chances have been very good.
They've been so fantastic each way. You're seeing, of course, you know, it's saying the Varsity Blues only have 4 shots on net, but it feels like they have so many more out there. They've had some really fantastic chances. Of course, Elders had a great shot, but she also had a chance to pass to Emma Irwin as well when they were in front of there on that one play, which was so fantastic. But then Taylor Delahaye as well. She had a great opportunity in front of the net, but unfortunately just paused a little bit too long, allowing Verbeek to get set and make that save quite easily. But both teams are playing so well. Of course, we heard from Julie Chu of Concordia. She said, you know, we plan to start well, start fast. I'm loving the structure that her team is playing in. And of course, she did say, you know, they're only 1 period in. and they won't take anything for granted. They did earn their first 20 minutes. There's still 40 more yet to go.
And that's it, right? The Varsity Blues know that they're coming in facing the top seed in the country. And as great as Erica Fryer has been in net, you're also facing an opponent that you're not that familiar with.
No.
You've faced them before, perhaps, but just not in this way. And the Varsity Blues themselves have yet to be in a game of this magnitude. Last year, they came in as the #1 seed in the tournament, were toppled in the quarterfinal. They have struggled a little bit historically with just getting out of the quarterfinals. I had a great chat with their goalie coach, Liz Knox, who talked about that. You know, it is such a big deal. And this team knows what a big deal it is to get into the championship bracket. And now to have this chance at a final, they're not taking it for granted. Neither side is. Head coach Julie Chu of the Concordia Stingers saying as much to our very own Ryan Flaherty just before. But a quick look back at the history of University of Toronto in this national event. This is their 12th appearance. And they have had, you know, a bit of a hard go at times. They've only played, or rather, they've only won gold once. That was in 2001. They defeated the University of Regina Cougars. And a friend of mine who's here at the event actually has a newspaper clipping from back then. And it says the Varsity Blues beat the Cougars 4-3 yesterday in the gold medal final of the CIAU Women's Hockey Championship in Calgary. So that just takes you all the way back. But that's 23 years ago. 2001.
Years, wow.
They've won silver twice. That was the last time they were at the final in 2003. They won silver. They also won silver in 1998, when they fell to the Concordia Stingers. So there's a real piece of history. That's the very first national championship at this U Sports level. And then they have finished bronze with the bronze twice in 1999 and in 2002. They made it to the bronze medal game 4 times. They've finished 4th twice, 5th twice. Their worst finish was 6th in 2009, so 19 rather. So they've had a bit of a storied history to get here, and it is a big deal for them to be in the final. It's a big deal for any team. Concordia makes it look easy. This is their 3rd straight U Sports final that they're competing in, but they also know how tenuous it can be.
Again, it's so easily able to be upset. They saw that happen last year when it was just mere seconds. Mount Royal Cougars managed to tie it up and then go on to score in overtime and take that championship berth away from them. So they are looking for some redemption here tonight.
We saw that really play out actually in the bronze medal game when the Carabins had just seconds left, 25 seconds left in the game. They tie it up, force the overtime with the Waterloo Warriors, and then it goes to a shootout.
Where Montreal.
And then Poiré-Lehoux, who had been so desperate to get a goal in the game, scores the shootout winner for Montreal. Lots of great stories there. Redemption for them. They fell to 4th last year when they hosted the event, but they were the RSEQ finalists that year too. The RSEQ coming in strong. They're going to have 2 medalists in this. It'll just depend where Concordia ends this game. They are looking to close it out with gold. It's what they came for. I spoke with their athletic director actually on the way out from Toronto, and he said as much. He said that 1.8 seconds on the clock has been on their mind. They want to close this out in a statement fashion. Emmy Fecteau, their leader, meeting at the circle with Caitlin McKnight for Toronto. Certainly Vicky Sanohara having some words with her team. She is so calm, cool, collected. A decorated Olympian, world champion with Team Canada, an icon and a trailblazer, and the first penalty of the game coming right up. And this could be a big chance here for Toronto. They've been able to, no, they haven't scored on the power play. I'm getting, neither side has, but they're.
Emmy Fecteau, you see, the captain, called on a tripping, going to spend some time in the penalty box there.
Toronto's only had 3 power plays through their 2 games in this tournament because they didn't get any in their first. And so this could be a chance here. Concordia has given up a power play goal against in both of their games. It was how the Waterloo Warriors managed to get one. Lavoie trying to get her stick on the puck. McKnight pulls it off the wall, finds Taylor Trussler in clutch moments. She's the one to look for along with Nikki McDonald. She tries to backhand shoot. That one goes far side. Emma Potter Into the far corner now, Leonie Filbert. The Concordia crowd just trying to add to the distraction. Their team short-handed right now. Early in the second, and a goal here, of course, would cut that lead right in half. Kind of change a little bit of the dynamics. Francesca Monti, but just Danielle jumping on it, short-handed, tries to get the backhand shot off. We're seeing just so much of a propensity to shoot backhand.
This entire tournament, across all the teams.
It does work in small spaces. It hasn't necessarily been the most effective choice in some situations, but just Danielle playing with house money when she was out in front short-handed like that. Going around Francesca Monti now, setting up Eagles. Back to Monti this time. High shot, one-timer by Taylor Delahaye. Doesn't quite connect. Keeps the pressure in on the power play here. Monti, he shoots it to the goal line this time. Now back to Taylor Delahaye. They go around. Monti to Eagles wind-up shot, and it's read by Verbeek, and a juicy rebound there. Cleared back out to Eagles this time. Graubarger jumps on it. Bejan Cyr will just send it into the neutral zone and out.
Good work by Concordia's penalty-killing unit to keep Toronto to the outside there.
We're going to have to watch as Emmy Fecteau now released from the penalty box, and she jumps right into the action. Concordia had a 95% on the penalty kill throughout the regular season, and they were shorthanded 101 times. So they know a little bit about how to kill a penalty.
Yeah, clearly. That's some pretty fantastic stats. Of course, they're just going to continue on adding to that total there with another perfect penalty kill.
I had said that they had allowed power play goals in both games. No, just the one. It was the Tatum James goal yesterday. They were actually 7 for 8 on the PK coming into this. Perfect so far in this game, Filbert. She's going to fire it down. Erica Fryer, a quick play on the stick. Down, Eileen McEwen was looking to clear it.
Can't quite just do it.
And so Toronto with 13 players who will be graduating after this game.
13. That is a big chunk of the roster.
Change, and most of them on defense. So that's where they're going to really have to find a way to rebuild. They, as mentioned, they did have quite a long roster this year. It caused a lot of internal competition, for better, for worse, on the team. And Taylor Trusser, by the way, the captain, is a big part of their leadership. And now a chance, Justine Yell. She tries to just almost poke the puck forward. It's taken the other way. Elders had her stick on it. Irwin plays it up to Elders, but she gets stopped in the slot this time. Athanasakos nearly jumping on it. Now Francesca Monti will set it up.
Good read on that play by Monti to break it up and get it into the Concordia end.
Monti from Oakville, she is one of those graduating players as well. Played for the Mississauga Junior Hurricanes. We're back in the Varsity Blues zone. Graubarger can't get it to Delahaye, but now a chance to Drapeau. They've got to try Sandrine Veillette with a shot. Likely just to force that face-off, but Sandrine Veillette, another one of Concordia's graduating players.
A little bit of a chance there for Concordia, of course. Easy for the task is Erica Fryer.
I was told Veillette, solid defense, but quiet and shy until she's on the ice. Then she's very, very confident. She's always one to ask questions as well. And truly some of the greatest players are those ones that just stay hungry to learn. Bejan Cyr trying to poke at it. Now Graubarger over to Taylor Delahaye. And Graubarger just going for a bit of a slide there. Concordia now setting up cross ice to Drapeau. Nearly intercepted there by Hilton. Ashley Delahaye. It's not being called. The crowd has some thoughts on that, but it is offside.
So it'll slow up that opportunity for Toronto, as there was a nice 2-on-2 there. Again, no call on that play. You win some, you lose some.
And the neutral zone draw just outside the Concordia line, and Cole tries to send it back, but Zoe Thibault with a quick touch, and Zoe Thibault with great hockey family. Jocelyn Thibault, former Montreal Canadien goalie, is her dad. And now a chance for Gendreau to get going. And McKnight will shoot it towards Verbeek, who gets it in the crest. Just too easy a read, but it does bring the action back for Toronto into the Concordia zone.
Nice ISO there, and she cuts to the crease, just making sure no rebound pops out. Great attempt by her there. Very smart to go looking for that rebound.
Abby Howell into Monty through traffic, and it's a good high shot that Verbeek is forced to move up to, and neutral zone, Monty, McEwen, and McKenna trying to dig out from the near wall here. He's got the centering feed to Eagles. He's gonna walk it far side this time, spread out the ice a little bit. Stingers so effective at pushing the play to the perimeter for their opponents. And now working in the middle. Rice and Rosalie Perron, there's a delayed penalty coming, so Jordan Verbeek, yeah, he was rushing to the bench, but this is going to give the Stingers their first power play of the game.
An interference call is going to put the Stingers up. Extra body, extra chance for them to net yet another goal, potentially, on the Varsity Blues. Drapeau, Thibault, as well as Fecto, tic-tac-toe.
Well, they have been 0 for 5. There's Drapeau with the first shot. Kick saved by Toronto, but 0 for 5 on the power play through this tournament. But collectively over the regular season, they had 32 power play goals, which definitely contributed. There's a chance, and now another. Drapeau sets up in front. It just skims by the post. Erica Fryer nearly caught out of position, or at least pulled to one side. Philibert, the pass, and now another Drapeau, and in the glove of Erica Fryer.
That was a beautiful set of passes there. Quite literally a nice tic-tac-toe opportunity. Erica Fryer read the play, manages to easily get that save and then cover up, making sure nobody has a chance at the rebound.
Gendreau at the dot for Concordia. It'll be a board battle here as the Varsity Blues look to clear it out on this penalty kill. They jump to it, rush to it. Veillette keeping it away. Toronto's been 6 for 6 on the penalty kill through this tournament. They took 3 penalties in each of their games, the quarterfinal and semi. Now, Boyer with the back pass to Gendreau. As they set up Sandrine Veillette over to Boyer. They trade back. Veillette from the point. And in front, turned away by Fryer. Bureau Gagnon with that physical pressure from behind. They look to dig that puck out. Sticky in the far side corner. Now Bureau Gagnon to Boyer. Kept in on the line by Sandrine Veillette. Veillette finds some space. Boyer to Lucier. She's forced to pass it back. Nikki McDonald now brings that pressure for Toronto, and a stick on it by Aubrey Cole. Camille Richard with the shot, blocked by Callie Chan. As the final seconds wind down on this Toronto penalty kill, it's good, back to even strength. Eagles fresh out of the penalty box. Another board battle, just maintaining pressure in the Toronto zone. Camille Richard fires it back. Quick play by Erica Fryer, nearly caught out by Justine Yell, who's right on it. Potter looks to clear it once more. Aubrey Cole.
Concordia really causing so many turnovers in that Toronto end. It's going to be dangerous.
Feeling comfortable playing a lot of their game, really pushing the pace of this gold medal final.
Oh yeah, they're really forcing Toronto to elevate their game.
Taylor Delahaye with a shot. It's kicked aside that time. And Ashley tries to lift it off. It goes wide. The Delahaye sisters have points in this tournament. Now getting caught up on Kozowski. Leah Kozowski finds Emily Lavoie, who flips it. Non-stop action here. We had back-to-back penalties, one for either team. No one able to score with the advantage. And now Emma Elders with a turnover in the slot. That gets turned over again. Body stripping. Elders now getting caught up. And a penalty is coming on the way this time. We're going to head to break, and when we come back, it'll be a Toronto Varsity Blues power play. It's a 2-0 lead for the Stingers. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
L'échange était incroyable.
Vous avez le pouvoir de provoquer le changement au sein de notre climat.
Concordia captain Emmy Facteau in the penalty box now for this action. A body check. And that'll give the Toronto Varsity Blues their second power play of the game and of this period. A chance to maybe get something by Jordan Verbeek, who has made 7 saves, so just 7 shots on goal for the Varsity Blues, 13 the other way for the Stingers, and they have a 2-0 lead. Francesca Monti pulls it off the draw, trades passes there. Taylor Delahaye on the near side, the left side. Back to the point for Monti. And now Taylor Delahaye hitting places, trying to find some space. Graubarger's in the slot along with Ashley. As they continue working behind the net of Jordan Verbeek. Monti, she can't catch the pass there, and will give Concordia some time to change out. It is 5-on-4 right now for Toronto.
So they're able to break up that play, forcing Toronto to regroup, cutting some time off of that penalty.
Boyer will just do this all day, send it down, force the rush to the puck. Amélie Lucier would love to create some shorthanded offense for Concordia. McDonald looks to come in with some speed near side. Setting it back for captain Taylor Trussler. Chan from the point. Over to Hilton with a shot through traffic. It's blocked right in front by Jean Dro. Feeling the full force of that one. Yassimo Drapeau, that one intercepted by Trussler. But Trussler right there and nearly caught off guard. Justine Yell pots it back. Now Concordia short-handed here. 25 seconds left, and there's the save by Erica Fryer. Also means a short-handed face-off in the Toronto zone.
Dangerous, and I mean, when you are on the penalty kill story like that, like you said earlier, you're just playing with house money. The Concordia Stingers will take that all day long, these opportunities.
Well, understanding, of course, that the Varsity Blues could jump to it and Concordia's always felt very confident, not only in their skill, but in their speed as a team. And these are two very speedy teams, as we're seeing, and a chance for Rosalie Béjancier to set up a shot. It just wobbles by. Erica Fryer had her eyes on it. Richard, she'll rim it around. Lavoie tries to tuck away the wraparound, and it is whistled down.
We've seen so many wraparound attempts this weekend. None of them successful as of yet, but the ladies will just keep on trying.
A good penalty kill. The Stingers still with a 2-0 lead, 8:42 left in the second period. You're watching the gold medal final. It's U Sports on CBC.
The Health Sciences Association of Saskatchewan is a union representing an all-star team of over 4,000 specialized healthcare professionals, giving it their all in over 30 professions within Saskatchewan. Our members are geared up and at the drop of a puck are ready to help you get your health back in the game. You'll find our members in hospitals, emergency services, communities, and long-term care. Your hometown team, ready to assist you in reaching your health goals. HSAS are proud sponsors of the gold medal game in support of the Saskatoon Food Bank.
Back at it, Concordia Varsity Blues battling for the gold medal, a national title in the second period, still with a 2-0 lead, in which they entered this middle frame. Concordia, the top seed coming into this one. Look to close it out. Working Toronto now. Trying to set up in front. Abby Howland was right there, and Eileen McEwen was looking to get on it. Got a glove on the ice. As Bureau Gagnon now look to feed it through to Emmy Fecto. It's picked up by Courtney Rice, far side, sent back to Bureau Gagnon. She's going to look for the wraparound, or at least to the pass to Veillette, who is near the crease.
Veillette almost caught sleeping there.
Chloe Gendreau with a nifty feed to Lucier with a shot kicked aside by Erica Fryer. And everyone just losing their equipment on the ice. We have a glove over there, a glove over there. And now a chance for the Varsity Blues. Emma Elders just caught short on that pass there. Chloe Gendreau gets a touch to Thibault. Thibault weaving through, and it's smothered by Erica Fryer.
And I think that's smart of Fryer to just ice those pucks all night long. Don't give the Stingers any little opportunities in close around her net. Not what she wants to be doing. Some Concordia opportunity there, but shut down by Fryer.
Stingers have doubled up shots on goal, 16-8. At this point in the second period, if you're just joining us, it's the gold medal final from Saskatoon. Drapeau tries to get the shot off and dive for it. And Fecto going toe-to-toe with Emma Potter and Taylor Trussler now. Two captains battling. Potter, she's going to use the end boards to take it around. Hilton, really pulled away by Drapeau. Fulbert, cross ice to Caron and back again. As the Varsity Blues now jump on it. Emma Potter will take a near side with a centering feed to McKnight, just gets turned around. Fecto. Her stretch pass to Drapeau that could have caused a breakaway. That one interrupted, gives Callie Chan some space to come through. Chan with speed, looking for a pass. Support takes it all the way around. She stopped just behind the net. Ashley Delahaye was digging in there too. Justine Yell with a quick Short pass to Emily Lavoie, who's putting on a show now near side. She's going to come and take the... No, was looking for Lucier to pot it on that open net. Erica Fryer covers up.
And Cho just let her kind of have that lane in towards the net. Decided to take the other body. Great opportunity, but yeah, just wide of the net, unfortunately. And Lavoie snowing Fryer a little bit there.
Concordia playing to their strengths, setting up now in the offensive zone. Both teams have been good on the penalty kill when they needed to. And the defense is consistent here when it's 5-on-5.
And Toronto really holding Concordia to this 2-0 lead, not letting them get carried away with their scoring.
Courtney Rice, she's trying to weave through. They do a consistent solid work when it comes to trying to take Erica Fryer's eyes away, though, really causing her to move back and forth. When we come back, 5.5 to go in the second period. It's a 2-0 lead for the Concordia Stingers, and will remain right here as we get set for Zoe Thibault in the face-off circle. Chance for them to test Erica Fryer once more. Veillette bats on the puck. It's loose. Eileen McEwen able to clear it out, just short of reaching the Concordia zone. Quick play by Erica Fryer as Chloe Gendreau moves fast. Free at Lucier. She'll go top of the circle to Veillette, through traffic in front off the pad. It's loose, and it's scooped up by her friendly stick, Francesca Monti. Thibault, Gendreau, they go back and forth now. Katie McKenna.
Dangerous, dangerous opportunity there. Ooh.
McKenna coming in hard on Sandrine Veillette. Quick stick by the Stingers. They'll try to settle it down. They would like to control the pace once more.
And at least in terms of face-offs, they definitely are. 24 face-offs won for the Stingers comparatively to Toronto's 10.
And Emmy Facto is looking for the pass. It gets pushed off a skate. And so the Stingers will set up once more deep in their own end. McKnight says, not right now. We're going to chase it down. Emma Elders rushing to it right behind the net of Jordan Verbeek. Chloe Gendreau pushes the action up. Now Drapeau working with Bejan Cyr over to her left. Quick stick by Fryer, and there's a collision with the goaltender. And that's going to cause some frustrations.
Big time.
Erica Fryer needing a moment right now. She's on the ice. She definitely got a piece of that. We're going to head to a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
Immense. J'ai des frissons.
Less than 4 minutes left in the second period of the gold medal final. You're watching the GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy on CBC. The Toronto Varsity Blues goaltender Erica Fryer is doing well. Just before the break, she needed some time on the ice, but she's being looked at by the trainers, feeling good. Her dad, Rick, is in the crowd, and he told me that there is a very large watch group from Amherstburg, Ontario, where the Friars are from, who are sending their love and support as well to the Toronto team and to their netminder, who is graduating. This is her final game as a Varsity Blue.
And you see there, yeah, she did kind of take a knee to the head a little bit on that collision, but none worse for wear. She's standing tall.
Concordia doesn't win that draw. Callie Chan able to flip it off the glass, clear it out. And if that's not a rallying point for your team, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Get close to your goaltender. But Concordia has been playing so smart. They have the 2-0 lead right now. They got it early on against Erica Fryer, a goaltender who's not easy to score on. Aubrey Cole from the point. And she tries again for it through traffic, that time catching Justine Yell. Camille Richard, far side. On to play it back to Jean Dro. And this will set up a chance here on the rush. Yell with Lavoie. And that shot just stopped.
Block shots, such a big factor in this tournament. We're seeing so many of them through all of the games. Of course, when you're playing for a championship, you're going to do whatever you can to get in front of that puck and get it for your team.
Amy Fecteau was carrying it confidently now, Boyer, but that'll be offside. Shots on goal, just inching further apart here as the Stingers setting up shop in the offensive zone, 18-8. They have that 2-0 lead.
And Stingers, Toronto, able to hold Concordia. Not allowing any goals this period.
This time, Fecteau trying to pass it through the slot. It bounces out wide. The Varsity Blues clear it out. And Rihanna, 2.5 minutes exactly left in the second period. The Varsity Blues, how do they try to start playing their own game a little bit here?
Again, they're really solid defensively, but they got to take it to the offense. They just need shots. You're not going to score if you're not taking shots, and that's really what they need to do. You can't win a game with only 8 shots on net.
Well, they may have heard you out on the ice. Now they're setting up Graubarger along with Ashley Delahaye, and there in the slot to Taylor, just wide. Ashley down low, Taylor. There's the shot from the point. Olivia Hilton is looking to fling it. And now a big-time opportunity as Thibault and Lucier set up. They take the pass, the shot, a big stop by Thibault, bounces up high. And again, plenty of high-flying action in this game as Eileen McEwen now goes back the other way. Just got to get by Camille Richard. That one into the netting.
Great save there by Erica Fryer on that play. That was so fast on that 2-on-1 opportunity. Just stretches out and gets that pad. And it looks like Gendreau maybe blocked a shot on that last play. We're a little bit worse for wear.
From the point into the glove, Aubrey Cole, all kinds of fired up there. I mean, Toronto Varsity Blues know they got to jump on these opportunities. They're going to reset in the exact same circle this time. And there's that quick work. Face-off win. Far point shot by Aubrey Cole. This time Concordia comes away with it. Camille Richard on to find Bureau Gagnon up to Lavoie around Chan that time. No, Chan will stop it short. Near side. Working through Abby Howland, just gritty in there. It's got Yell and Richard working together.
These teams so gritty along the boards in those battles, really not giving each other an inch to spare.
Quick change here for the Varsity Blues as they come out. Eagles tries to flip it out. Francesca Monti this time. It is offside. The energy consistent throughout 2 periods here. 1:07 left in the second period of the gold medal final. The winner takes home the national title. It's been 23 years since Toronto has done that for the Varsity Blues program. Concordia looking to come back. Fecto now back around, and there's the stop by Fryer. We're going to say looking to bounce back from their silver medal finish. Nothing to be embarrassed about in silver, but they wanted a back-to-back title. They had won in 2022, and they won by playing their way as they are right now.
Having so many opportunities, of course, Fryer so quick to jump on those loose pucks, which is really helping her team.
Fryer with 17 saves so far, 9 the other way for Jordan Verbeek. Now a board battle once again. As Emma Elders, tries to create a chance here for herself to get going. Push to the outside yet again. Irwin trying to provide some support for her. Athanasakos hanging back. Irwin, she looked to get it close to Verbeek. Final 20 seconds here in the second period. Toronto would love to get on the board. They'll look to regroup now in the locker room as Fecto flies, and it's off the body and on the ground, covered up by Erica Fryer.
Quick to jump on that puck. Yes, of course, Toronto still looking to best. Stingers goalie Jordan Verbeek, figure her out, has only allowed 1 goal so far this entire tournament.
1 goal this entire tournament and 1 shot really for the bulk of this second period. I believe they came in with 7, so 3 shots on goal for Toronto. But they have kept Concordia scoreless, so still a 2-goal lead as we wind down the middle frame. But that lead would be good enough to finish with gold if Concordia can hang on. We're going to hear from the Toronto Varsity Blues bench in just a moment. Our very own Ryan Flaherty providing some play-by-play throughout this tournament. Also, rinkside reporting for this gold medal game. If you're just joining us, we're wrapping up the second period. 2-0 lead for the Stingers over the Blues through 40 minutes. We'll hear from head coach Vicky Sunohara. We'll share how she plans to regroup in the locker room.
All right, I'm here with Toronto Varsity Blues head coach Vicky Sunohara. You're able to stem the tide there in the second period. Now, how do you generate some offense here in the third?
Yeah, we just got to keep getting pucks to the net. You know, a good goalie, a great defensive team. They're blocking a lot of shots, so we have to be a little bit more deceptive and getting the goalies, take away our eyes.
First time for your team in this game in 21 years. What does it mean to the program to just be in this position and have a chance at gold in the Golden Path Trophy?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It was a pretty tough path to get here with our OUA conference. So to be here and to be able to play these teams, 8 great teams here, it's special for us, but hopefully we can come out and give them a little bit more competition for the last 20 minutes.
All right, well, we'll look forward to seeing it. Good luck in the third.
Thank you so much.
Our Ryan Flaherty alongside Vicky Sunohara, the head coach for Toronto. They trailed 2-0 ahead of the third period. This is the start of the second intermission. We'll be back. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Le sacrifice que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
The exchange was awesome. Yeah.
You have the power to inspire and impact the climate.
Hey, U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back to U Sports on CBC. Second intermission in this gold medal final. Concordia Stingers up 2-0 on the Toronto Varsity Blues. Every year, U Sports presents a series of major honors to the top student athletes in each sport. Here are the 2024 U Sports Hockey Community Service Award nominees and winners of the 2024 U Sports Player of the Year Awards.
The nominees for the Marion Hillard Award to the student who excels in hockey, academics, and community involvement are les candidats pour le prix Marion Hillard pour l'excellence dans le hockey, les études et l'engagement communautaire sont des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Shaylin McFarlane, University of Prince Edward Island, Université de l'Île du Prince-Édouard, du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSEQ, Amy Fecto, Université Concordia University. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Emily Baxter, Toronto Metropolitan University, Université métropolitaine de Toronto, et de l'Association Ouest canadienne, from Canada West, Jenna Merck, University of Regina, Université de Regina. La lauréate du prix Marion Hillard pour l'engagement communautaire est, the winner of the Marion Hillard Award for Community Service is, Amy Fecto, Université Concordia University. The nominees for the Broderick Trophy as the U Sports Outstanding Women's Hockey Player of the Year are en nomination pour le trophée Broderick comme athlète de l'année U Sport en hockey féminin, des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Lillian George, University of New Brunswick, Université de la Nouveau-Brunswick, du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSEQ, Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishop's University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Katie Chomiak, Nipissing University, Université de Nipissing, et de l'Association Ouest canadienne from Canada West, Cameron Drever, University of Saskatchewan, Université de la Saskatchewan. La lauréate du trophée Broderick décerné à la joueuse de l'année en hockey féminin U-Sport est, the winner of the Broderick Trophy as the U-Sports Player of the Year in women's hockey is, Gabrielle Santerre, Université Bishop's University.
FNPA and Indigenous communities are working together to develop a cleaner energy workforce, which is crucial to achieving a net zero energy future by 2050. Meaningful Indigenous engagement and consultation are essential for this goal to be realized. The vision is to pursue energy sovereignty by expanding wind, solar, energy storage, and new nuclear technologies across Canada. Collaboration and collective efforts are necessary to decarbonize our economy, particularly in regions such as Alberta and Saskatchewan. Become a valued general or industry member and join us in this important work today. FNPA, the pathway to powerful opportunities.
We've got 50 years of winning behind us. That means a lot of winning numbers. Numbers like over 1,200 organizations funded and 12,000 groups supported. Winning numbers like 6 million given away annually in community grants. Winning numbers like 196 athletes sent to Olympic and Paralympic Games. And the winningest number of all, the $1.4 billion given back through sport, culture, and recreation. And we're just getting started.
Can you tell us your experience with online bullying?
When I was younger, the girls started to pick on me. I felt really alone because I just had no one to talk to.
We have a little surprise for you.
I've always been drawn to Narissa for her calm, cool energy.
She's kind, she's compassionate. I hope that one day I can be half the woman that Narissa is today.
That's really meaningful to me.
Your words have impact. Be kind online.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Parce que le sport, c'est bien plus que des résultats.
C'est aussi des analyses et des dossiers qui nous plongent au cœur d'un univers complexe et en mutation.
C'est vraiment incroyable. Suivez les actualités sportives sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, Just Do It, Fitler. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Varin, exclusive supplier of U-Sports championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U-Sports championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U-Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U-Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Par GFL, fier partenaire en titre du championnat de hockey féminin U-Sport 2024.
a busy second period in the gold medal final of the 2024 U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. While scoreless, it was incredibly physical. These two teams just going at it, knowing what's at stake. Concordia Stingers taking on the OUA finalist Varsity Blues. Toronto was the number 6 seed, and while maybe the physically smaller team, they certainly weren't letting down their guard either, giving as good as they're getting.
Most definitely. You see some fantastic physical play there, staying pretty clean and disciplined throughout it. For the most part, there was no penalty on that call, I will say. But our own Ryan Flaherty talked to Vicky Sanohara there before the break, and just some kind of things she was going to talk about in the locker room as they went in is, of course, what we were talking about, getting pucks to the net, getting shots on net. Concordia doing a really good job at blocking a lot of the shots, so saying that they need to be deceptive with it. And just the fact that it's exciting. It was a tough path for Toronto Varsity Blues to get here, but they are excited to be here and excited to be in this gold medal final.
Yeah, both teams, of course, when you enter this, that is the big picture. For the Toronto Varsity Blues, it truly was a major win to get out of the quarterfinals. They have been in the Nationals 12 times before, and they've had a little bit of a hard time sometimes getting out of the quarterfinal when you look at how things have shaken out. This is their 12th appearance, and they have 5 medals to show for it, so it goes to show just how hard it is to crack into the championship bracket there.
How hard it is to come home with hardware.
Concordia, meanwhile, they actually posted the tournament's first shutout win, a 4-0 win over the number 8 seed University of Saskatchewan Huskies Thursday night. And there had to be a little bit of trepidation, because when you're the top seed, the last thing you want to be is toppled by the lowest seed. That is what happened in the final last year against the University of
game. They've got 20 minutes left to do so.
Yeah, they are not looking for any extended overtime.
No.
There have been 2 games that have gone into overtime, both of them featuring the Montreal Cataban. They lost out in the semifinal, which is why they were not in this gold medal game. Went all the way to a shootout. Then they go all the way to a shootout again. This time only half the rounds. They were able to get it done in 3. And this time they took home the win as well. And now heading on the plane with a bronze medal to go back to Montreal from Saskatchewan.
So exciting for them.
And there's always that little bit of mythology around winning a bronze, because you truly have to win that. There's nothing just because you've made it to the game that you win it. But either way, I mean, between Concordia and Toronto, these two teams have battled and earned their way into this game, and they want to leave with the gold. There's still a lot at stake.
Both teams, of course, definitely want to do that, and they're going to have 20 minutes to keep battling it out to decide who's going to be wearing that gold around their neck, who will be, unfortunately, wearing the silver.
And the officials as well, just getting themselves ready. A big thank you to all the officials who have taken part in this event. It is just as grueling for the officials' teams as it is for those on the ice. 11 games, 4 days. Rihanna has been on every single call. And I'm Daniela Ponticelli, pleased to share this one with you. The gold medal final, 3rd period. Concordia Stingers with a 2-0 lead. Nikki McDonald, she's going to come in fast. Loses this puck off her stick that time. Fecteau will get moving. She's got Drapeau with her, and Bejan Cyr cut through the middle. Trussler finds it for Toronto. You can bet Vicky Sanohara had a way to bring her team back to it, reminding them of all they've done to get to this point.
Both teams have some fantastic conditioning. They're neither of them going to let up with their speed, with their physical play.
Rachel McIntyre just sends it back. Howland, she flips it down, dumps it deep in the Stinger zone. Will be an icing for that. And it's no secret that Toronto had a very difficult route to kind of find their way to Nationals. It wasn't a cut and dry playoff run for them. They battled back and forth to get here and clawed their way and didn't get the McCaw Cup final, didn't become OUA champions due to an overtime loss to the Waterloo Warriors.
But here they are in the gold medal finals.
But here they are. There is some sweet redemption in that for those teams who do lose out. But now a chance. Amélie Lussier into the glove. It's just wide rather by Thibault. Those two been so good on the line together. Gendreau looking for space. Back that time to Amélie Lussier. Sandrine Veillette. Quick redirect. And now Eileen McEwen gets the takeaway and moves fast.
Some great speed there. Gonna have to wait for some help from her teammates.
Our side, Veillette. Ashley Delahaye was trying to jump on it. She'll get her stick on it one more time. Now Taylor sets up for the shot. Oh, and it's just off the post. She had the chance. Now her sister Ashley battling in the corner. Taylor sends it around. Chan, far side from the point. Sends it down to Graubarger. Wasn't sure if she was going to let it fly from there. And the Stingers can breathe, knowing that one didn't slip by Verbeek. 10-shot difference right now. Concordia Stingers 21. The Varsity Blues 11. As they get set up, Rosalie Perron forced to the outside by Cole. Chan tries to flip it to Graubarger that time.
And Toronto having a little bit more.
Emmy Fecteau with a shot and a save by Erica Fryer.
Fryer so quick to jump on that puck and freeze it just fast, fast, fast. Great opportunity there by Delahaye. Just couldn't quite do it, going off the toe of Verbeek.
Verbeek was just all kinds of ready. Goaltender 5'8" in her second year. Caron finds Béjansier in front. Fecteau, that one taken away. For the Varsity Blues, they will actually lose two of their goaltenders who are graduating. Irwin, that gets taken away. Fecteau, it'll be Erica Fryer. And also Madison Roche. There's a chance in the slot. Harley Vance is the fifth-year goaltender for Toronto, though.
So many Toronto players going to be graduating this season. 13, I believe you had counted. So a wholesale change there in their lineup.
Amélie Lussier, she's gonna find room, gets the shot up high that time. People are looking for the puck.
Yeah, I didn't even see where it went, besides up. And Fryer gonna adjust her mask a little bit.
Another angle of that Lussier shot. She's just trying whatever she can. She knows she's got support down in the slot as well. She opened up scoring here for Concordia in the first. Those two goals both scored in the first period. Defensive physical battle in the second, now here in the third. Toronto knows they got to get on the board if they want to keep their dreams of pulling an upset on the top seed alive. McKnight, far side. Pressure from Camille Richard. Fed out by Thibault. Now Lussier on the jump, coming in. She gets a shot. It's stopped by Fryer, who's outside her crease.
Very quick whistle by that referee as the puck kind of popped a little bit away. But again, Fryer just so fast, hopping on those opportunities. Lussier with speed coming in, and Fryer making sure there's nothing coming out. No opportunities around the net that close.
Stingers win the offensive zone draw. Gilbert flips it down to Yell, and Rice now working from the end boards. Pressure from Howland and Chance, a bouncy puck behind the net of Erica Fryer. Aubrey Cole looks for the pass to Eileen McEwen this time. And that catches the officials' hands.
Everybody's blocking shots today.
You don't see that every day. Now back behind Eileen McEwen. There is a penalty coming. And the Concordia fans happy for that, as it'll give the Stingers a power play opportunity. Katie McKenna to the box rather.
Yeah, pretty simple trip there. Easy to call, gonna give Concordia drop coming all the way into the other end, into Toronto's end. So Concordia, of course, going to want to capitalize, just keep getting those insurance goals if they can.
Captain Fecto in the face-off circle. It's forced immediately into the end boards, and Toronto going to do what they can here. Last time Concordia had a power play, they did get 3 shots on goal. And coming away with it, here's Drapeau, shoots, it's high. Yassimo Drapeau was such a good look, and the net was seemingly open for her. Battle along the near point this time. Now Thibault takes it away, weaves through. There's a shot, she scores! Rosalie Béjancier capitalizes on the moment. It was a Thibault pass or shot, and then the goal by Rosalie Béjancier.
Oh, Thibault with a beautiful, beautiful draw pass there, providing a screen for Béjancier to be able to see nothing but net. And there's that other insurance goal we were just talking about.
First power play goal of the tournament for the Concordia Stingers, and now adding to what was already feeling like a big lead over the Toronto Varsity Blues, having maintained that now through an entire period of play. Here in the third, Toronto looking at a 3-goal deficit as they chase down their first goal of the game. Jordan Verbeek plays it around.
Toronto not letting off the gas, which is so good to see because there's still so much hockey left to be played this evening.
Alexandre Amboyer working it off the board to Rice this time. Can't quit, you make it all the way to the gold medal game. Taylor Delahaye and Ashley bouncing back. Amélie Lucier, she got things rolling for the Stingers early on. Sends it to Gendreau. Gendreau setting up a shot in front. That one blocked by Chan. Be an icing call and a bit of a hard run into the boards there for McKnight. Just chasing the action all the way down.
Fortunately, no worse for wear. She's going to stay on the ice. When you get this far into your season, of course, you can be battling injuries, lingering ones, new ones. Everybody playing with so much heart.
Beatrice Caron just throws it onto the net, or towards the net rather, and the Varsity Blues send it back and will return to the Toronto zone and icing. So Concordia's third goal. Rosalie Béjancier scores it. It was set up beautifully by Zoe Thibault, and the secondary assist to Emmy Fecto, the captain, who scored the game-winning goal in their 4-0 shutout of the Saskatchewan Huskies. Now Caron through traffic, and that time Fryer read it all the way through. Stingers with a 3-0 lead. Just over 13 minutes left in the third period of the gold medal final. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
In the heart of Saskatoon, where the winters are long, hockey is not just a sport, it's a way of life. Behind every team, there's a community that supports them. At Connect Energy, we're proud to be a Saskatoon-based company that powers local businesses with natural gas options to help them thrive. We're excited to sponsor the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship. Join us in supporting local businesses and the future of hockey.
Parce que le sport, c'est bien plus que des résultats.
C'est aussi des analyses et
Concordia's Rosalie Bejan-Cyr with a power play goal, 5-10 into the third period, making that a 3-0 lead. This is Bejan-Cyr's last game with the Concordia Stingers, and now she has the puck once more. Feeds it back to the point. Boyer puts it back now.
And really, she has been so solid throughout this game, facing 24 shots. Her teammates chipping in to have 9 blocked shots there, helping her out. Concordia, 8 blocked shots.
The Varsity Blues at this point in the game with 11 shots on goal. Monty trying to get it out. This Stingers crowd is loud and boisterous. That's what they're known for back home as well. They were the same when the Stingers played in the final last year. It was pretty much essentially a solidly home crowd since it was in Montreal. It was just in their rival Carabin barn. Rachel McIntyre flips it down. The Carabin have got to be feeling good about this 3-0 lead right now. Ashley Delahaye over far side, Graubarger. That gets caught up on Thibault. And a race to the puck. Cole gets there first. Taylor Delahaye sends it around.
And with only 11 shots, Jordan Verbeek going to have to do the best she can to keep herself mentally in the game.
Lucier trying to get the shot through the slot. Being carried out now by Callie Chan. Up high, Captain Trussler. They're going to do the dump and chase all through now. Chloe Gendreau. It feels like the Stingers have adjusted their pace just a little bit. Drapeau. Being bumped off the puck there, and then it's sent around. Yassimo Drapeau scored the second goal of the night so far. Sends it back around. Boyer off the bench. Is just this consistent pressure from the Stingers.
Very much so, really forcing Toronto to be so concise with their passing on their attempts to break out.
Taylor Trussler working alongside Eileen McEwen. This time they're going to start to mount some. Go for the change. Abby Howland trying to set up down low. She's working the puck around. Potter pots it back down low. Emma Potter, one of the graduating players for Toronto. Sophie Graubarger shakes off Boyer. Now another chance here. Katie McKenna to get her stick on it, playing around Rosalie Perron. Potter sends it back down. No Varsity Blues in sight, so they'll recollect themselves in the neutral zone this time. Bureau Gagnon working around Eagles. Gets on the stick of Taylor Delahaye.
Breaking up the play in the neutral zone, a little bit of back and forth. Graubarger throws it back into her own end.
Veillette up to Thibault.
And Toronto's still digging. There's still time left, just under 10 minutes left in this third frame.
Taylor Delahaye feeds back to Ashley, takes a shot. Verbeek stops it, locked in. All that work for a big quality chance, and Verbeek closes it down. Stingers with a 3-0 lead. in this gold medal final. Less than 10 minutes to go in the third. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Le sport, c'est bien plus que des résultats.
C'est aussi des analyses et des dossiers qui nous plongent au cœur d'un univers complexe et en mutation.
C'est vraiment incroyable.
Suivez les actualités sportives sur radiocanada.ca.
For GFL, supporting Indigenous excellence inside urban Indigenous youth here within Saskatoon.
Our first element that we used was the elk rawhide. The next thing we did was the beadwork, taught them a beading stitch technique. We put it on a smoked moose hide backing, and then we finished it off with sweetgrass.
The initiatives we've been fortunate to undertake have been about creating increased awareness, education, and reconciliation.
Going through the beading program, I learned that there was a passion and a real openness from our teams and our staff.
De retour à la Merlis Belcher Place ici à Saskatoon. On remet en pour le dégagement refusé. Chan contre la bande, ne peut sauter disque à son adversaire. Drapeau. Laisse pour Philbert. Philbert, un tir de loin, dévié, ça revient vers Fecto. Fecto, un tir qui rate la cible. Il y avait un bâton élevé du côté des Stingers. 9-11 à faire en troisième période. Et puis les Stingers qui jouent un jeu spectaculaire.
Absolument. Elles ont des combinaisons, des automatismes qui... ne font pas illusion. Elles ont vraiment le jeu en main. Elles savent ce qu'elles font, elles se trouvent très facilement sur la glace. C'est pas du hasard, c'est des heures et des heures d'entraînement pour arriver à ce niveau-là.
On va récupérer du côté de Parent. Rice maintenant, en zone centrale, elle absorbe du contact de son adversaire. Elders veut rester derrière, Potter va reprendre. Potter maintenant, avec le disque, laisse devant, on dévie en territoire adverse du côté de McEwen. 8-38 à faire en troisième période. On récupère maintenant du côté de McEwen, Boyer va reprendre. Boyer laisse devant, c'est pour Parent, Parent va laisser pour Yell. Yell tente de remettre devant, ça ne fonctionne pas. McEwen maintenant, McEwen laisse en territoire adverse. Howland va reprendre, rondelle qui lui échappe cependant, et puis on va reprendre. Béatrice Caron laisse devant pour Yell qui ne fait que remettre en territoire adverse. On va se contenter de ça pour le reste du match, Nico. Juste simplement garder la rondelle le plus loin de notre filet possible.
Quand on mène 3 0, c'est beaucoup plus facile de non seulement, j'allais dire, de gérer le match. On n'a pas à faire le jeu. C'est à Toronto de faire le jeu et de sortir, de prendre des risques. Et pour l'instant, ils ont énormément de mal à garder le...
En zone centrale maintenant, Kozowski, un tir frappé qui rate la cible. On va reprendre du côté de Monty. Bâton élevé contre les Varsity Blues avec 7-43 à faire en troisième période.
Depuis le début que ça serait compliqué pour Toronto. Et Toronto, très courageuse, hein, elle joue leur match, mais c'est compliqué.
Mise en jeu. Ok, échappé maintenant de McDonald. Repli défensif de McIntyre. McIntyre, quel repli défensif de McIntyre là-dessus. McDonald maintenant veut remettre dans l'enclave, ça lui revient. McDonald laisse devant. Un tir de Hilton qui n'atteindra pas la cible. Truster maintenant bloqué par Verbeek. McDonald veut remettre dans l'enclave. Il y a du contact. Pas de sifflet cependant. Et là, il y aura 2 contre 1 des Carabins. Bureau gagne. Bégin-Cyr sur le plan droit. Une passe à Fecto qui sera bloqué. Bien joué du côté de Hilton. Eh bien, quelle séquence là-dessus?
Quelle séquence et des contacts un petit peu rudes dans cette phase de jeu des deux côtés. Mais les joueurs se relèvent, les joueuses se relèvent.
On dirait qu'il sortira à l'extérieur.
Opportunité pour Toronto et puis finalement un geste défensif Vraiment de grande classe et encore une fois Verbeek qui est là pour faire les parades.
Mise en jeu devant le banc des Stingers, remporté par Toronto. Un tir de Cole, laisse derrière, sera récupéré par Philbert. Philbert remet devant pour Bureau-Gagnon. Bureau-Gagnon dégage le territoire. En zone 1, maintenant Philbert se mêle à tout ça. On laisse en territoire de Toronto 6:40 à faire. À cette rencontre, 3-0 la marque pour les Stingers. McKenna tente une passe dans l'enclave. Il n'y avait rien. Il y aura pénalité contre les Stingers ici, là. Caron sera chassé pour mise en échec.
Voilà, il y a eu un choc un peu violent.
Et là, on a joué blessé pour Varsity Blues. Là.
Whacked the other way.
Great play up the ice, of course, by Erica Fryer.
We are back to even strength. Another good penalty kill for the Concordia Stingers. They are very pleased right now with a 3-0 lead. They want to keep it that way, lock in this championship win. Leave nothing to chance.
And that play going to go all the way down into the other end for the Stingers to have an offensive draw. Even pretty strong on the faceoffs won. 38 faceoffs won comparatively to Toronto's 20.
That is such an important stat when you consider possession time and the importance of that. Try to establish it right off the draw, and right now Concordia setting up shop again in the Toronto zone. Justine Yell just sends it into the near corner. McIntyre now in front there from the point. Bodies take care of that. Emma Potter. And we will get a tripping call for that. When we return, Toronto back on the power play. 3:40 left in regulation. Stingers with a 3-0 lead in this gold medal final. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
.340 left in the third period. Concordia Stingers with a 3-0 lead over the Toronto Varsity Blues. A national title on the line. You're watching the GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy on CBC. And Toronto on the power play after a tripping call to Concordia. Justine Yell, a big part of their special teams units in the penalty box, but Concordia feeling pretty solid with the lead that they first established in the first period. That first goal by Amélie Lucier. Now Emma Potter keeps it in from the point far side. Taylor Delahaye back to Ashley. Now Potter walking the line. Taylor Delahaye near the goal line. Leonie Filbert jumping on that one. Shot from the point, it's wide.
Almost makes its way through traffic there.
Oh, but there's an empty net. Almost didn't notice that one. It could have easily been sent the other way. So it's a 6-on-4 opportunity for Toronto here. They want to get on the board. 2:40. Time is winding down. Potter. They've been unable to score even strength, unable to score on a 5-on-4. Now it's 6-on-4. Eagles, far side. There is that empty net. Erica Fryer out of position, or rather on the bench. Now in the slot, Potter, she flies through Verbeek. It's still alive, and it goes down far. Taylor Delahaye, Eileen McEwen keeps possession here for Toronto. She passed there to Ashley Delahaye, and now back. They trade Eagles this time. Sending to Taylor Delahaye, back down to Ashley. Final 2 minutes in regulation, final 20 seconds in this power play. It's a 6-on-5 empty net for Toronto. On the other side as they look to get one past Verbeek, and there's a shot through traffic, and it's sent back the other way, cleared out. That puck is skimming close. Not quite. Didn't curl the way that
they were hoping for. And Fryer sitting deep on the bench, so I'm sure she's going to be parked there for the rest of the game.
Yeah, minute 30 left in regulation. It is now 6-on-5 as the penalty kill is good, and a little bouncy puck. No goal, that's very clear. It went back behind the net.
Yep.
We got a minute 20 in the championship game. Nothing to lose for Toronto right now, who's trailing Concordia 3-0, so empty net on the other end. And they had the chances. They did have earlier power play opportunities as well to try to get the upper hand on the advantage. But Rihanna, when you just look, when you consider this Concordia team, they're also going to have a timeout now, a timely one, of course, with the way things are structured. Vicky Sanohara getting set up to talk to her team. Well, Julie Chu over on the Concordia bench, very calm, just taking a moment, reminding her team, here's how we're going to close out this game. They came for the gold, right now sitting in a very good position to realize that goal.
That they did. Of course, earlier they were talking to Julie Chu, who said that her team takes nothing for granted at all. They're really good at taking a lot of shots today. They've been so physically present as well as dictating the tempo of this game.
And that's the thing, when you have a perfect regular season, it becomes even harder when you start to look into the playoffs and look into what you got to do. And both of their playoff rounds went to 3 games. It wasn't necessarily an easy sweep through the playoffs to even get to this. And they were toppled by the number 8 seed last year in the final, so they know full well what it takes. The Concordia crowd in Saskatoon standing, but there's a chance at McDonald. No, Verbeek stays good. He closes that down. It is an empty net the other way. I don't want to spoil anything, but there have been 2 shutouts in this tournament, and both have ended 4-0. There is an empty net on the other side.
Yep. Stone cold Jordan Verbeek in net today.
Concordia now. 6-on-5 for Toronto. Final minute in regulation. A bouncy puck. No tip in there. Potter looking to put it by Verbeek. Get another chance. They score! Toronto Varsity Blues get one by Jordan Verbeek. And it's Emma Potter who puts it away.
Oh, Potter just manages to find that little tiny bit of a hole that she can, and it's nothing fancy, nothing too hard, but effective as it makes its way through traffic, proving that they can best. Jordan Verbeek tonight.
46 seconds left in regulation. Concordia still with a big 3-1 lead, 2-goal advantage here, and an empty net sits on the Toronto end. So Potter, who just scored that goal for Toronto in her final game with the Varsity Blues. It's a big moment for her. Eileen McEwen credited with the assist on that, and certainly sparked some life for Toronto, knowing that they're going to close this out with a goal on the board as the time rolls down, and we're not quite there yet, but the Concordia Stingers crowd inside Merlis Belcher Place, they've been standing for the last minute. They are so ready to celebrate. Seconds away from putting this one into the history books for Concordia.
10 seconds left here. Still 6 players out there for Toronto Varsity Blues.
Concordia wins. The Stingers are your 2024 U Sports Women's Hockey Champions. They did it on their own terms. They did it in regulation. A 3-1 victory, their second national title in 3 years, 4th in program history. Here's what they have played all year for: a perfect regular season and a perfect finish in this tournament.
Oh, sweet, sweet victory. The year of redemption, both in the bronze medal and the gold medal final. What a game.
Now Montreal coming back with 2 big medals, bronze and gold. The Carabin winning bronze earlier, but it's all about the Stingers and this moment. We've got the sticks, the gloves, the big celebration all over the ice, and the emotion as well. Even in the crowd just below the broadcast booth, so many family and friends. Emmy Fecteau, the captain, sharing hugs with her team. She's going to close out her U Sports career, a 2-time champion. What a way to put a close to your career as well.
Oh, for all those graduating players on Concordia, what a fantastic tournament. What a way. 2 championships, incredible way to end out your career. There's a handful of them on the team.
Yeah, 5 graduating players. Emmy Fecteau, Rosalie Béjancier, who scored today, Justine Yell along with Sandrine Veillette. But it was the rookie, their leader, Amélie Lucier, points leader throughout the season. She scored 18 goals in the regular season. She put away her 3rd of the tournament to get the game winner. No, check that. It will actually go to Yassimo Drapeau. That last-minute goal, of course, by the Varsity Blues, changing the course of who that game-winning goal will be assigned to, but Yassimo Drapeau was helped up by Leonie Filbert and Rosalie Béjansir. So Béjansir had 2 points in this game to close out her U Sports career.
Oh, so fantastic for these ladies. Great opportunity for them. They were able to capitalize. Of course, their coach, Julie Chu, saying, you know, they did take nothing for granted, and it's so apparent in the outcome of this game.
4 national titles now in program history for the Concordia Stingers. They're tied with McGill for the second most ever in national championship history. They're 4 away from tying and then perhaps eventually dethroning the University of Alberta Pandas. I mean, you got to set your goals high. They came into this tournament knowing they wanted to play in this game and close it out on their own terms. A 3-1 win for the Concordia Stingers over the Toronto Varsity Blues. And Erica Fryer in net for Toronto faced so much pressure. She made 22 saves overall. The Blues did what they could to pour on some offense on Jordan Verbeek, but Verbeek with 18 saves on 19 shots. And the graduating players for the Toronto Varsity Blues, we want to give them their moment as well. Madison Roche, Erica Fryer, the 2 goaltenders on defense, Olivia Hilton, Lauren Omoto, Emma Potter, Aubrey Cole, Francesca Monti, Caroline Eagles, and the forwards, Nikki McDonald, Captain Taylor Trussler, Natasha Athanasakos, Juliette Blaise-Savoie, and Avery Lee, all doing their part to get their team to this moment as well. They go home with silver. It's always so bittersweet. You're happy to have the hardware. You worked so hard to get here. And their path was never straight and narrow to get through the playoffs in the first place, to get to this moment, and they did it all. They had 2-1 wins to get to this, and then a 3-1 defeat by the Concordia Stingers as they go about in the handshake line. What an amazing conclusion to the 2024 U Sports Women's Hockey season. Concordia Stingers win their 4th U Sports title, and we are thankful that you've been along for the experience with us here on CBC Sports. Before we sign off, we would like to thank the people who have worked hard to bring you these broadcasts and university sports coverage all season long. The executive producer of U Sports on CBC is John Bauer. Broadcast production assistant is Molly Cohn. U Sports graphic coordinators Aaron McPherson. Video producers Osman Omar and Neville Medill. Sarah Said. Stats is John Edwards, who helped us out as well. He was texting me, giving me some updates throughout the intermissions. We can't do this without the great work of these people. And in commercial sales, Tyler Mulligan. The Stingers fans, they're going to keep blowing those horns. They've been loud and proud all day. Our U Sports on CBC streaming partner, ISI Live, including the CEO, Bain GT Nethery, Vice President, Network Operations and Support, Matt Copeland, Broadcast Support Specialist, Justin Hollier, and Operations Specialist, Caitlin DeMaronis. All of the local production here in Saskatoon has been by Bamboo Shoots. As we get set, and the celebration continues to pour out over on the ice. And you love to see this, when a player who is injured is celebrating the moment as she should. Joubert being rallied around by her friends and all those around. Yes, it's just, that's not the first time I have seen this at Nationals, right? Because you're there to celebrate and you helped your team throughout the season.
Yep.
Let Concordia have their moment. So well deserved. It takes so much to get into the national tournament. And in hockey, when it's a one and done style, it's just, you never know what's going to happen. I always say it's one of the toughest sports in a one and done format.
Yes.
And now Ryan Flaherty, he'll be standing by with Concordia captain Emmy Fecteau. Not sure if we're going to get to him before or after the player names. Believe we're ready now.
All right, here with the winning captain. finished last season to go through this undefeated and get back to the championship game and finish it off here this year?
Yeah, I think we worked so hard. I'm so proud of my team. I'm so proud of the coaching staff, and we deserve it. And I love everyone that's on the line right there. Those are my sisters.
And your coach gets a shower. Last question for you, just how were you able to get this done here this week against all these good teams?
We improved all the little details that we needed to improve, and we worked with our heart, and we played for each other, so I think that's what made the difference.
Well, you made the difference here today. Congratulations, and enjoy the celebration.
Thank you very much.
Another great interview from our Ryan Flaherty, along with Captain Emmy Fecto, who just played in her last game as a Concordia Stinger, winning a national title, even getting maybe just a little bit of the Gatorade shower. Kudos given now to Emma Potter, the Nike Player of the Game for the Toronto Varsity Blues.
One of those graduating players.
And the Nike Player of the Game award for the Concordia Stingers, number 13.
Rosalie Bejancier with a 2.9, getting that insurance marker as well for Concordia.
Congratulations to both teams on the amazing tournament and gold medal game. Let's give it up one more time for both of these teams. We'll start on the next presentation with the 2024 GFL Sports Women's Hockey Championship presented by Connect Energy Tournament All-Stars. Forward from Toronto, number 19, Ashley Donahue. Forward from Concordia, number 15, Jessimo Trabo. Forward from Waterloo, number 88, Tatum James. Defense from Montreal, number 27, Jade Picard. Defense from Concordia, number 6, Leonie Filbert. And goaltender from Concordia, number 1, Jordan Verbeek. And now for your tournament MVP, presented by Merlis Belcher. From Concordia, number 15, Jessimo Drapeau. Please welcome Merlis Belcher, Joel Lanovans, USAS Dean of the College of Kinesiology, along with USAS President Peter Stoichev for today's medal presentations.
Good evening, everyone. What a fantastic tournament this has been. And I want to thank so many people for how it was put on just before we get to the medal ceremony for these two terrific and talented teams. Thanks to the student athletes who have put on such a fantastic show for us for the last 4 days. I want to thank U Sport for its support. We're really proud as the University of Saskatchewan to be able to host you here in the wonderful city of Saskatoon and at this wonderful Merlis Belcher Place venue. And please give a hand to Merlis Belcher himself for all that he has done to make this possible for us. I'd also like to thank all of the supporters, all of the 8 teams, the coaches, the volunteers, the staff, and particularly the student athletes who have put on such a fantastic show for us over the last 4 days. The discipline you've shown, the courage that you've shown, the talent that you've shown, never has the phrase "see them, be them" been more important and more meaningful to all of us. You're fantastic examples to young girls and young women and potential athletes and leaders all over this part of Canada and across the country. We really thank you so very much. Please join me in congratulating these fantastic student athletes. And finally, I hope that you take home the star blankets that were given to each of the teams by the Saskatoon Tribal Council with pride. It was a very important gesture on their part. I know that they look absolutely fantastic. I saw them hanging behind the teams and the crowd supporting the teams at every one of the games. A little gesture of ours, and we hope that you have very warm memories when you look at those star blankets and think of these great national championships. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight.
Congratulations to our silver medal winners, the Toronto Varsity Blues. Number 2, Eiley McEwen. Number 5, Sophie Grauberger. Number 6, Caroline Eagles. Number 7, Abby Howland. Number 8, Callie Chan. Number 9, Lauren Omoto. Number 10, Emma Irwin. Number 11, Natasha Athanaxakos. Number 12, Taylor Trussler. Number 13, Aubrey Cole. Number 14, Juliette Blais-Savoie. Number 15, Francesca Monti. Number 16, Callie Ivels. Number 17, Christina Alexu. Number 18, Olivia Hilton. Number 19, Ashley Delahaye. Number 20, Emma Elders. Number 21, Avery Lee. Number 22, Isabella Greco. Number 23, Caitlin McKnight. Number 24, Emma Potter. Number 25, Madison Tiro. Number 26, Katie McKenna. Number 27, Nikki McDonald. Number 28, Abby Whitworth. Number 29, Taylor Delahaye. Number 30, Erica Fryer. Number 33, Carly Vance. And number 35, Madison Roche. Head coach, Vicky Sonohara. Lead assistant coach, Kelly McDonald. Assistant coaches, Peter McBride and Kelly O'Hanlon. Goalie coach, Liz Knox. Video and skills coach, Stephanie Thompson. Scout, Pat Paulin. Fitness and performance coach, Sabrina Borg. Staff therapist, Angela Song. And student therapist, Jamie Wade, Sam Lee, and B. Chu. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Toronto Varsity Blues.
And now, your U Sports 2024 champions, the Concordia Stingers. Number 1, numéro 1, Jordan Verbeek. Number 2, Brody Levitt. Numéro 5, number 5, Chloe Gendreau. Number 6, Léonie Philbert. Number 7, Zoe Thibault. Numéro 8, number 8, Sandrine Villette. Numéro 10, number 10, Justine Yell. Numéro 11, number 11, Annie Robinson. Numéro 12, number 12, Rachel McIntyre. Numéro 13, number 13, Rosalie Bacon-Serre. Number 14, numéro 14, Émilie Lucier. Numéro 15, number 15, Jessie Maud Drapeau. Numéro 18, number 18, Courtney Rice. Numéro 19, number 19, Megan Bureau-Gagnon. Numéro 21, number 21, Leah Kozowski. Numéro 22, number 22, Caroline Moka-Joubert. Numéro 23, number 23, Camille Richard. Number 26, numéro 26, Noémie Gaudreau. Numéro 28, number 28, Béatrice Caron. Number 29, numéro 29, Amy Fecteau. Numéro 32, number 32, Ariane Leblanc. Numéro 57, number 57, Madison Oaks. Numéro 66, number 66, Christina Stathis. Numéro 77, number 77, Rosalie Parent. Numéro 88, number 88, Émilie Lavoie. Numéro 91, number 91, Alexandra Anne Boyer. Now the staff of the Stingers, head coach Julie Chu, associate coach Caroline Wallach, assistant coaches David Singh, Lorian Rougeau, Devin Thompson, advisor Leslie Lawton, goalie coach Olivier Gervais, equipment managers Rachel Gagnon, Andrew Davis, Yacine Bouhali, time on ice coach Marc-André Ouellet, statistician Arvin Yousafian, sports therapist Christina Kowalenko, Katerine Bertrand, student athletic therapist Chelsea Morgan, Maria Marinis, the strength coach Lisa Marie Breton Lebreu, team scouts Eric Hutubis and John Calderon, video coordinator Chris Rappel, and logistics Sandra Laliberte.
Concordia Stingers, your 2024 U Sports Women's National Hockey Champions. A 3-1 win over the Toronto Varsity Blues. All the medals have been handed out. And Concordia's Yassimo Drapeau taking home tournament MVP as well. Plenty of honors shared. And another reminder that head coach Julie Chu won the U Sports Coach of the Year, and she did it on her birthday, no less.
Oh.
And this has got to be a great way to start your new year as well. Her birthday was Wednesday, so
Yeah.
kick it off with a championship win. Why not? Celebration all weekend long. Local production of all U Sports Championship Hockey was provided by Bamboo Shoots. The director of the U Sports Women's Hockey Championship on CBC has been Rusty Cohn, who has truly done absolutely everything. We'll take a moment now to watch as Emmy Fecteau gets to have her moment. moment none of these players will ever forget. Concordia University winning the national title, their 4th in program history, 2nd in 3 years. Celebrating with all of the players that have helped bring them to this moment. A 3-1 win over Toronto. A perfect regular season, 25 wins undefeated. And they faced some adversity in the playoffs, sure, but came through to this moment. And the senior players having their moment each. The Golden Pathway Trophy. I want to thank everyone again who's been involved with the production. Commercial coordinator Adrienne Healy, audio and graphics by Rusty Cohn, replay operator Daniel Ball, technical producer Tristan Cousins, camera operators Mike Hayden and Josh. I want to say thanks to the Hockey Canada game officials and the University of Saskatchewan for helping organize this championship. Thanks to Adrienne Healy, Samantha Erdhart, Mike Jenkins, and the entire Huskies athletic department for their support. I want to recognize the sports information professionals across Canada for their support. I want to thank my broadcast partner, Rihanna Kaminsky, for her work all weekend, 11 games, 4 days. Ryan Flaherty for his work on play-by-play between the benches. And thank you, the fans, for your amazing support of U Sports Hockey across Canada all season long and throughout this championship. This concludes U Sports on CBC's 2023-24 season. We'll be back next September with coverage. So for the final time, on behalf of our entire CBC Sports crew here in Saskatoon, I am Daniela Ponticelli. A 3-1 win for the Concordia Stingers to get them the national title over the Toronto Varsity Blues in the gold medal game. 2024 U Sports Women's Hockey Champions. Goodbye, everyone.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U Sport. By Connect Energy, proud presenting partner of this U Sports Championship. Par Connect Énergie, fier partenaire de ce championnat U Sport. And by GFL, proud title partner of the 2024 GFL U Sports Women's Hockey Championship.